Hey guys, what's up? So I decided to do an RTG career. This one is going to be a all-sim career from the League 2 in England. So we're going to try and work our way all the way up through the leagues, and we're probably going to do it here with Portsmouth. As you can see, we're just having a look at some of the other clubs quickly to check what they're all like, and then we're probably going to end up being Portsmouth because Portsmouth, they're quite big anyway. They've got the stadium, so when we do progress through the leagues, if we do, we'll have all that ready for us and everything ready to go. So, and they've already got a pretty strong squad, so it's looking good. We're expected to get the title this season as well, so that'll be really cool. In this European International Cup here, we just accepted the invite for that, so we're going to be playing in that, hopefully to get a bit more money, to make some signings. But this RTG, guys, we're going to be focusing on youth development the whole way through. We're not going to be playing any games all simmed. I'm going to sim them all individually, not through the calendar like some people do, so I can see what happens each game and change things accordingly. And I'm going to try my hardest to stick to all these objectives here that you see. There's not many of them. Win the title, reach around 32, sign a critical first team player, and sell 12.5 million worth of players over 2 seasons, which is pretty simple, I reckon. I have been doing some research on some youth players, so you'll see the players that I go and sign will all have pretty good potential, or so the internet says anyway. So because I've been doing some research to make sure I get some good players, so that when we do progress through the leagues, they will keep getting better and better. We've got 1.5 transfer budget to spend, 1.5 mil transfer budget to spend, and we're going to hire some scouts just to look for some youth, but we're only going to spend a little bit of money and buy some of the lesser scouts. See the 1-star guy at the bottom there, we'll probably get him and then one of the 2-star guys, just so we get some ideas of some youngsters. I don't really want to spend too much money on that kind of scouting just yet. I'd rather get players in that I know what they're going to be like straight away, so I can help build this squad up straight away from the bottom. So I'm actually going to be buying real players for now, and then we'll do some youth development probably towards the end of the season into next season as we progress through the league and have a bit of a stronger squad at our disposal. And we're going to look at the squad soon as well. As you can see, they're sending one off to there and one off here to France, maybe, yeah, to France. So we're just going to leave it like that, and then we're going to look here. We set up the scouting network, and I've got this game the whole time I played. This is going to be a 15-minute video. I played it at a normal speed, and then it's a half an hour, and then I've just halved the time down, so everything is sped up half the time. As you can see there, we've got one player, really good. He's got a really good potential of like 83, I believe, online. So he, 19 years old, Chaplin, so he's going to be playing up front the whole time. He's already in the squad, which is really cool, so we'll be playing him lots and lots. I went and had a quick look up on him, and he's got some pretty good attributes, as you can see there. Connor Chaplin, only 19 years old. We're going to train him lots and lots, and we're going to buy some more players in, 16 and 17 year olds looking to get way better, that have at least 80 potential as my target. So anyone, if I find them online, I'm going to do some scouting, and I'll skip that part of this and I'll just pop it in. I'm going to skip the scouting part so then you guys can see who we're actually looking to get, see if we can get them, what their deal is. Some of them won't be able to come because they would have just joined the clubs, but some might. But as for now, we'll look, got Connor Chaplin in there, and we got this guy at the centre back called Matt Clark. He's going to be pretty good as well. He's got potential of like 79, so I thought we'd keep him and boost him up a bit as well. So he's pretty good. So these two are going to be our main 2 trainees for now, and they're going to hopefully be our guys that help us get through this season and win the title in the League 2. We got a request here from the other goalkeeper saying he wants to play. He's 18. He hasn't got very good potential at all, so we're going to leave him there, and we're going to start by just changing up the squad, because at the moment we're playing a 4-4-1-1, and we're going to look to change a few of these players around. We've got Naismith on the wing there, Bennett as well, forward in goal. We've got Doyle up top with Roberts, but we're going to get Chaplin onto the striker first to start. He's only just a little worse, only a stat point worse than Doyle, but he can definitely improve, so we're going to have him starting. We've got Noel Hunt on the bench. We've got a few averagely good players on the bench. We're going to put Simpson at right back, even though he's 55 here. That's his natural position, so that'll be good for him to play. Naismith is going to come off here for Baker, who is a natural right mid, and we're actually going to change the formation to a 4-3-3 attack. As you can see, there we go, 4-3-3 attack. Chaplin just goes swap around the other way. Roberts going to centre attack and mid. Roberts looks pretty cool. He looks pretty good. He's 68 already, so he's nearly 70, but he is quite old, so he won't be getting any better. So we'll keep him in maybe for this season, and then maybe replace him with a really good youngster at some point. This is our first game of the European International Cup in the pre-season tournament, so we're just going to sim through every game like this, guys. So every time it comes to the sim, we're going to sim it through like this, see how they play, see who does well, who does not so well, and then as you can see, they're 1-0 up, and it looks like we've got a 1-0 win to start this season off, which is really cool. Doyle coming on as a sub and getting the goal. So we're going to head out of this game now and head off into the next one. So we've got 3 more pre-season games to go, and then hopefully if we can win all of these, no, 2 more pre-season games, sorry, and then if we can win all these, we can get up into the semis and then the finals, and hopefully win a bit of money from that. Charlie Chaplin, I'm going to keep calling him that, gets 1 point up from that training there, so he's already at 65, he's doing pretty well. Clark's at 64, Chaplin there, still at the top of our squad, and then we're going to just head in and have a look for some players now, as you can see here. And we're going to change it down to 19-year-olds, 16 to 19-year-olds, and change a few things around. But we actually decided to do some searching, so I decided to take that off, 16 to 17-year-olds. And we're going to search up some players I've been looking up online. This one's called Diouf, I believe. So we're going to find him, 16-year-old, there he is, Jovan Diouf. Goalkeeper there, looks pretty damn good in his online. He's got the potential of like 83, I think. So we're trying to get him, and we'll just see how much they want for him, for starters, for all these players really. And we're going to be doing a bit more research on another player here, as you can see, and just find out the next player in the line that we want to get in. And we're just going to figure out what his name was, because I was looking them up at the same time I was doing this. This is the other goalkeeper here. He looks pretty damn good as well. I think he has a picture as well. Miles Sevilla, yeah, 16 years old here. Hopefully we can get him from Belgium. He looks really good. His potential is 84, I believe, and he's a 64 already, so he'd already be a great addition to the squad at the age of 16 with only 64. This guy, Moise Kean from Juventus, looks really cool. He's 16 years old. He's got a bit of everything going on. He's quite tall, so he may make a good man up the top, but we'll have to see. We're just putting an inquiry in for him as well, and then we're going to search up some other people on this list I've got next to me. Just saying, oh, I'm sick as well, guys, sorry about this, can't breathe through my nose at the moment. Yeah, Baka here from Independence and Independente. Anyway, we're going to search up someone else as well now. Sorry, dying here. Sorry, I'm still alive. Ugh. This guy now, yeah, Pasquilla from Ajax. He looks really good, from New Zealand as well, 16 years old. So we're trying to get an inquiry about him. Hopefully at least 1 or 2 of these players will be good for the squad. I mean, we are in League 2, and we're going to hopefully be able to get some of these 16, 17-year-olds in, and as we progress through the league, because they should be good enough. The idea of this is, and we're going to go for Fernandez here from Manchester City as well. The idea of this is to get these youngsters in at this age, that as we progress through the leagues, they get to about 20 years old and they would have reached some really good potential. So that's the aim with this, so that when we do get to the bigger leagues, half of them that are still playing in the squad will be really good. We've got 1-0 down here already, and then we can buy more players in around that and push our way up into the leagues with the better players alongside us as well. So we're doing okay in this preseason so far. We got 1 win, and at the moment in this game it looks like we're going to end up with a draw, and we just get a last minute win, 88 minutes there, a goal from Baker, and it's 2-1 victory. So we've got 6 points on that table. Our inquiry about Elena from Barcelona, it said 2,300. Geoff said no, and the other guy said no there because he's just joined, which is a bit annoying for some of these players. Another one there, recently just joined, and this one, the goalkeeper though, 900,000, which is actually really cheap, I think, because I've only got 1.5 mil, so I'm gonna try and bid a bit lower than that for him, I think. But I really want this guy. He looks pretty cool. 16-year-old goalkeeper, already enough overall to be our first team keeper, and probably better than any of our other keepers at the moment. But we're going to put in the 500,000 bid, probably going to get rejected, but we'll try it anyway. Moise Kean there said no, Baka said no, Pasquilli said no, because they've all just joined their club, which is really annoying, but that's fair enough. Maybe we can go for some of these players next season when they are freed up by the club and we have a bit more money. We're coming into the 3rd game of the European International Cup there, 1-0 down in the first minute against Exclavizor. And as you can see there, we just equalised in the 35th minute as well, so that's pretty cool. 1-1 at the moment, so if we can get get a draw out of this game, we'll head into the pre-season semi-final, I believe, which should be coming up now. Look, as you can see there, FC Lazuren, and we're just simming a training session here with Chaplin and Clarkin at the moment, and we're just getting a bit of stats boosted up a bit more there in pre-season, which is real cool. And as you can see there, we've got our bid rejected, so we're going to submit a new one slightly higher, an extra 200k up to 700k. Hopefully that's enough to get him. We've got an extra 400,000 from the for our transfer budget as well, which is really cool. And now we're going to be heading into the semi-final. Now we're keeping the same squad going because they're all pretty good. They're not really out of energy, and there's plenty of rest time between. So we're in the semi-final now, trying to get a win here. If we can win this one, we get a bit more money, which means more signings, which is the main idea behind it, and we go 1-0 up as well. If we can hold this, we'll end up heading into the final of this preseason tournament. There we go, guys, heading into the finals, get a bit more money under our belt for more signings, which is just what we wanted. As you can see there, an extra 680k, so we've gained another million so far from this preseason tournament, which is really good. 2.24 million there on the thing at the moment, and we just got our transfer offer accepted for Sivlar, 16-year-old goalkeeper, and we're just going to offer him a wage as a crucial first team player as well, because he will be playing first team and he will end up getting really good. So he's in at a nice cheap rate as well. As you can see now, into the final against Roda JC, and they go and score in the first minute. Mr. Cum at the back, and he goes and scores against Portsmouth, and we're going to head into half-time, still 1-0 down, and it looks like it's going to be a bad day here for Portsmouth, guys. We might not even make it through, and as you can see there, the final ends 1-0, a loss. We didn't quite get the money we wanted from that, but we still got to the final, which is great, and we're going to be heading out of that one. We got our contract offer accepted from him in goal, which is awesome, and we're going to be getting him in. So he's now just arrived with the squad, so we'll chuck him in the first team, and we've got some training to go on through here. We might take a few players off here and get Sivlar on to the training agenda and try and get him boosted up. As you can see, he's already 63 rated and he's only 16 years old. He is going to be one fantastic keeper when he gets trained up, so we're going to make sure we keep training him. And we're going to be heading, there's not many games left to play in this episode, guys. We're just going to sim as many as we can. I'm going to make each episode around 15 minutes long, and then we're going to end it and then get into the next one. But this one has been a bit trickier in terms of games, because there's been a lot of transfers and a lot of bits happening because it's pre-season, which is to be it's normal. So after this, we're going to head maybe 1 or 2 games in the first game of the season at the end of this episode now, and then we're going to be finishing this episode here, and then the next episode, guys, will be full on into the league season. It'll be game after game after game, so we'll be simming through the season pretty quickly, and I hope you guys stick around. I hope you guys enjoy it. So let me down in the comments what you think, if you enjoy it, if you don't, and we'll be able to do another one soon. I'll be able to get these up really quickly, so I'll probably be able to do 2 a day, and then we can get through season after season, probably about 5 episodes per season maybe, and then we can probably get through them in a couple of days. I'm just trying to put a bid in here for Alenia here from Barcelona, but he doesn't look like he wants to come there because they want 2.4 million, which I just can't afford right now, but I really do want to get him in because he looks really good. See, unacceptable there, so we're trying again at the same price, but we'll offer a player as well, but I don't think that's going to work out very well because I'm offering some random goalkeeper that they don't want to know about for an 18-year-old Barcelona player who has the potential to be amazing, but we'll try and get him anyway. We got our first monthly scout update back as well, which we'll be doing after this training here. So we got Sivlar up to 64 rated there. He's already boosting up after 2 trainings, which is really cool to see. And we got our scout update. Not really anyone of any good here. We got 61 potential overall and 76 potential overall. So neither of them are too great, and that's what happens when we have these silly little scouts who can't do much. But we just wanted to get some perspective on what we can see in things. And only one player here with 58 potential. I don't know why I even bothered signing him. I just pressed it because I thought it was funny. And we're going to be looking at Barcelona again with another transfer here. As you can see, they want too much and we just can't afford them at the moment. So we're going to try. We were going to try get him on loan, but we didn't have enough wages for that either, which is really annoying. So we'll have to look at getting someone else in the next episode, guys, to kick this season off and see what we can do, because we still want a couple of areas to upgrade in our squad, because at the moment we've only really got the goalkeeper in, and then we've got our striker and a centre back who are quite young, but the rest of the players need sorting out, I reckon. So we're going to play this first game of the season, I think, and then we'll probably end this season, this episode here, guys. And then after that, the next episode will be full of games. It'll be probably up till Christmas, I reckon, and then we'll play most of after January in the season after, in the episode after that, and we'll be simming through nice and quickly. So as you can see, we're just having another look at Paulo Fernandes, trying to see if he's any good, what he's like. He's got quite good potential, actually. He's got 84 potential, but he does play for Manchester City, so that makes him quite a hard player to grab from League 2 in Portsmouth. But we managed to get our goalkeeper in this episode, guys, which is really good. We came into the semi-finals and got to the finals of the pre-season tournament, won ourselves a bit of money, and this RTG is actually going pretty well so far for a start of the season thing. And we're going to head off into the first game of the season any minute now, and hopefully we can get a win and get the 3 points and push our way up and see what we can do, because at the moment we're just waiting, because I'm actually researching Paulo Ferreira at this time now, but Paulo Fernandes, sorry. And as soon as we've done that, we're going to get into that first game, then hopefully get a win there. And if we can get a win out of that, as you can see here, we're just about to head out of it now. If we can get a win, that'll be just what we need to kick the season off. Just in League 2, we can't afford to lose any games. Our objective is to get critical. It's critical to get first in the league, to win the league this season and head off into League 1. So that's going to be pretty hard. We're just searching up another player. We quickly found out his name is down here there, and he looks really good. He's got 87 potential, guys. I just had a long time looking him up. Kai Havertz. but I'm not sure how likely we are to get him, whether he's only just joined the squad. Maybe we'll have to get him next season. But as you can see here, back to the Sims, the first game of the season against Notts County, 6th of August 2016. And here we go, the first league game of the RTG career here. Let's hope we can get a win. Come on, lads, we can push on and get a victory right now. Hunt's just come on, and it's 70th minute. No one's got a goal here, and there in the last minute, 90th minute, guys, we go and lose 1-0. So this game's over. This episode's finished for now, guys. So please like, share, subscribe for more. I know it wasn't the best one. It was pre-season, so please like, share, subscribe. The next ones will be awesome. There'll be lots happening, lots going on, and lots of new signings as well. So I'll see you guys soon in the next episode. But for now, we're going to head out of this one. Yeah, let me know down in the comments what you reckon, what else you want to see. I can also do something else. But for now, peace out.